The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The fans are filling the seats in Orlando, the site of our broadcast.
We're in the place they call the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida. It's the home of the Magic, where we are broadcasting our action live today. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest. That game again, it was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
It is hard to dispute that the extra boards leading to extra possessions, converting on crucial baskets made all the difference.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Curry is out there with Grant. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Zeller in at the four. Maybe it's no longer a surprise. A couple rookies, Doris, who we thought would take some time to develop, are already contributing.
It's no question about it. And more rookies are being asked to play a larger role in their particular teams. And I think what you have to be struck by is the fact that we're not talking about 21 and 22-year-old rookies anymore, Kevin. We're talking about guys that have very limited collegiate experience, and yet everyone wants an immediate return. And I think it's nothing more than a sign of the times. Guys are dreaming about the NBA from the time they first pick up a ball, and what we get is the result of that.
Now we'll go to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. I had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me, physically, we're the stronger team. We need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Curry. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Stolen by Zubac. Now here's Rubio. Parsons outside. Passes to Bellinelli. Nowitzki right side. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, Dirk has just made so many mid-range jumpers. When he gets room to fire, he's golden.
Murray finds Grant. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Parsons with the rebound.
Simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
And Markieff Morris out of Kansas, a spread 4, as they say.
And able to stripe it from anywhere on the floor. A good secondary scorer who can also create his own shot on the block at times.
And you can't help but notice that Ricky Rubio has grown as a player.
Well, he talked a little bit about losing his mom recently, and he was very close to her, and he said it changed his priorities and perspective on life, and that balance has translated to more effectiveness on the court.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Now here is Morris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific.
Lopez with the ball. Zubac defending. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off to end the run. And the 76ers get it back. Second shot opportunity. Lopez with the bucket.
You know, so easy to admire the way he works at close range. Lopez showing that nice soft touch.
Parsons on the wing. Pass to Bellinelli. Rubio looking it over. He dishes it to Nowitzki. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Now here's Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one drops for him.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Grant against Rubio. He kicks it to Nowitzki. Over Zeller, and Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist from Rubio. 6 points for Nowitzki.
Boy, showing great patience, waiting to make his read. Rubio sets up his teammate perfectly.
And so the first quarter is in the... It's been a storied career for Dirk Nowitzki, but
Jay Kidd sort of tried all sorts of things.
a lot goes into holding off Father Time. But Father Time, by the way, is undefeated.
Yeah, and retirement's something he's considered for a few summers now, but he's making the most of his Hall of Fame career, savoring every last minute.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
Ivica Zubac is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Parsons in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Down low, here's Lopez. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
A three-pointer, no good.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
You see, Markieff Morris to me is a guy I want on my team. He came into the league as a tremendous mid-range shooter, but he understands today's NBA, you need the three-point ball as part of your arsenal, and he's worked to get it. You know he's going to rebound. He's going to defend at a high level. I love Markieff Morris.
Now here's Parsons. Zubac the pass to Nowitzki. Over Zeller. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Nowitzki's got 8.
There's no slowing Dirk down at this point. When he gets positioned down low, it's over.
You're talking about Morris. You need guys on the roster who complement everyone, yet give you consistent production.
Maybe the best attribute of Markieff Morris is the edge he plays with, because when he's engaged, he can give you a level of physicality that's crucial in today's NBA. There's a tough guy attitude that he wears on his sleeve, and I love it.
And Orlando has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And it's Rubio penetrating. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
Pass to Curry from 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rubio with it. Now defended by Grant. Parsons against Morris. And Parsons gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
Well, with the size Parsons brings to the small forward spot, tough to stop him in there.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Zeller. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Parsons. Dishes to Bellinelli. Now the pass to Rubio. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. 16 feet away. Parsons' shot is off.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
The score now all even. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. The Magic shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Bellinelli kicks to Zubac. Parsons outside. Nowitzki right side. Zeller grabs the board. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, this is an experienced shooter in these situations, even when...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good for the 76ers. The first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. The second quarter was a different story than the first. They played with energy and confidence in building. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's five. We've got Robin Lopez. Seth Curry is out there with Grant. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Morris in at the three.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parsons.
You think about the Orlando Magic and how difficult things were from a rebounding perspective last year. Dead last in defensive rebounding percentage. Listen, if you can't close out possessions, you are digging your own grave in the NBA.
On its way from Curry for two, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Curry's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Philadelphia. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks. And Doris, when you look at the Magic roster, you think they'd be better at rebounding?
Well, I think, Kevin, a lot of people assume when you have big bodies that rebounding necessarily follows. The reality is there's an art to rebounding the basketball. And there were struggles across the board for this team. Let's make no mistake. Whether it was offensively, whether it was the rebounding that you made note of, there are a lot of areas that this team and organization needs to address.
Now here's Parsons. 7 points in the game. Pass to Nowitzki. He kicks to Bellinelli. Now here's Rubio. The dish to Nowitzki. Pass to Parsons. From 8. And too long on the shot.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Zeller finds Curry. Parsons with some nice D. And so it's Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Morris against Rubio. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
A moment now to see the stats for Rubio. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 13 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option. And understandably, Greg, they got him the rock.
Now, here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Curry against Parsons. Curry passes to Lopez. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now.
Well, Steve Clifford takes over here in Orlando, and of course he is known for his frankness and his disciplined approach to the game. You think about Clifford's teams, they rarely make unforced errors and are some of the best at minimizing their own mistakes.
Bellinelli for 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Bellinelli's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Well, you know, a lack of effort defensively, and he gets a very good look from deep.
Curry kicks to Morris. To end the drought. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Parsons outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone for the lead. And Rubio with the lay-in. And the Magic lead by 2.
Wow, that's tough finish right there. I mean, that's very good defense, just better offense by Rubio.
Curry kicks to Morris. To the right side. Baseline jumper. Lopez, no luck.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the wayside. You can tell he's upset.
Parsons finds Bellinelli. Rubio with it. Passes it to Nowitzki. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight... Coach Brett Brown with some words for his players.
Let's be great on simplicity.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Nowitzki. Ricky Rubio is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Parsons looking it over. And Rubio kicks to Nowitzki. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando. Philadelphia shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Bellinelli against Curry. The pass to Morris. The 76ers get it back and a new 24. No good from Grant. Orlando leading by 5. Parsons passes to Bellinelli. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Magic with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks to Nowitzki. Fades. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Rubio outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Now here's Curry, and right through it goes. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
Rubio finds Bellinelli, and here is Nowitzki. Over Zeller. They get it back. Here's Zubac, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Grant. Outside Curry. To the paint, here's Lopez, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Lopez, perfect example of knowing he needed to step up. Such a huge shot for them.
Here's Nowitzki, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Inside, here's Zeller. Here's Curry. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They double team Curry. Knocks it loose. Tries yet again. Parsons with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Rubio. He kicks to Nowitzki. Again, the miss by Nowitzki.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Rubio against Grant. And Rubio kicks to Nowitzki. 4 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. It's good.
That's unreal poise from Nowitzki, keeping cool in a pressure-filled moment for his team. Beautiful.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 5. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up.
I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
So the Magic win it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.